All right. We're live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. That's right. This is a STS Pod Club production. This is episode 774 of STS Pod and episode 143 of Rollin Into Mempho. I want you to go to stspod.club. In the right-hand corner there, it says link of all links. You can get all kinds of stuff at those links. I promise you. Patreon, t-shirts, join social media. Do it, guys. Do it. And if you buy a t-shirt, it will be mailed directly. That's right. I will mail it. I will put it in a bag. I will put it in a box. I will put one of these things over a button, a cup. I'll add something to it. Order a t-shirt today. Some programming notes. You know, we do light. When it's November and December, we do roll into Mempho, but sometimes do light when it comes to other episodes. But tomorrow, afternoon late, we'll be doing Dynamite, which is our review show of Full Gear. Lance Levine and comedian Pat Oates will join me tomorrow. Every week, we do hits, misses, MVP. We'll question of the week again with Dustin Starr today. What's happening and must see. Now, let me give you the upcoming events and then on with the show.
Memphis Wrestling is live starting this weekend. This Saturday, November 18th, is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch AEW Full Gear with us. It's free. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis. This Sunday, November 19th, former Impact Wrestling World Champions Josh Alexander and Eric Young are coming to Memphis Wrestling. Meet them both at our VIP experience and catch them live. Friday, December 1st, Memphis Wrestling returns to Brighton, Tennessee for one of the biggest fundraisers of the year, benefiting Brighton Baseball and Brighton Softball. Sunday, December 10th is our annual Grind City Rumble featuring Warhorse. And celebrate the holidays with WWE Hall of Famer Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Reserve your seats today. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
All right. Hits. Brandon Cutler opened the show. I love this. I loved it. He came out. He even did the Memphis, Tennessee, the Andy Kaufman. Loved it. Gun show comes out. Hey, what Brandon Cutler did was he was saying Memphis doesn't have any talent, blah, blah, blah. Gun show comes out. He ended up having a match with the Gun Show, and we had Brandon Cutler start the match, started the heat, but just bringing stuff into Gun Show's eyes. Gun Show finally made the comeback and the win. Also great with Gun Show when he said, this is not TNT, this is Memphis Wrestling, and you're $2 shy of being elite. I loved it. Gun show with a boom. 1, 2, 3 on Brandon Cutler from AEW. Dustin also tells us that next week, Prince Nana's going to be here. So we'll see what happens there. We had a tumor promo for the Street Fight up next. Bradley was then doing a little promo backstage talking about the Trios tournament. And he had a special partner. Remember last week I said it looks like a mystery partner. We didn't know. He looked at Big Nasty Phil. Yep, we're calling him Big Nasty now. Big Nasty Phil, and he said, there is our partner. And you could just see the look on Phil's face. We'd had a Roberts promo leading up into the Roberts family legacy against Brad, Big Nasty Phil, and Jay Webb. Very short match. Oh my God. Brad hit that ring hard. Big choke slam from Big Red. Dang. That was awesome. Hit. DDT against Cassandra Golden. Knicks come out. We ended up with DDT losing because she had twisted her knee. We did an MKZ promo, and I want you to look. Nix is laughing at DDT for hurting herself. MKZ made a mention of that, and then she said, next week, winner takes all. That's right, winner takes all. We then seen King Cobra. I love what they did here. What they were doing is trying to show us how important or how crazy the street fight was going to be. King Cobra lining everybody up. Are you at this direction? Are you over there? Are you doing this? Loved it. Loved the way they did that. Then we had a whole Tumor Anthony recap. If this is the first day you ever watched Memphis Wrestling, then you understood what the main event was all about by just doing that small recap. As the recap finished, we had Mike Anthony pacing around in the parking lot and then coming into the building. Anthony against Tumor, main event, hit, street fight. Crowd was completely nuts for this. A big hit as Tumor gets the win over Mike Anthony. That's our hits. That's our hits for week 143. Misses for week 143. We had one miss, and that was main event Bradley. He missed the opportunity to beat up Big Red. If he would have been given the opportunity instead of jump from behind, was he jumping from behind? Oh, man. Bradley would have had the chance. He missed his chance to beat up Big Red. Woo, what a choke slam. All right, that was our misses for week 143. MVP for week 143. It can be only one man. It's the big man, K. Tumor. Sure enough, K. Tumor is our MVP for week 143. All right, question of the week again with Dustin Starr. Dustin, 2 weeks in a row. Now, we talked about right now. We talked about right now last week. Here's my question to you. You got all of these new cities that you're in. Can we see a pay-per-view or premium live event coming from the WrestleCenter on Fight Network or all these? Because you're going to have a huge audience. You get potential buyers there. We got to do something with them.
Wow, I didn't know this question was coming, but it's interesting because last week I talked to Michael, who is the head of Fight TV, and we were just going through some analytics. He shared a new platform that I can log into and see where these viewers are on Fight Plus.
Oh, wow.
But one of the things that we mentioned is making money together. And so there might be a little bit of money that we're making here and there with Fight, but for the most part, we need to get into the pay-per-view in order to really be able to financially, I guess, benefit from Fight Plus. Again, that partnership has been going on for a couple of years now, and we deliver the show each and every week. We deliver graphics to where they can alter those graphics. We actually were trending top 3 on Fight for our Halloween Spooktacular, which is really cool. So they send out this email too. They've got this massive email database to where it lists the programming that's coming up. And previously, we might not have got that much love, but all of a sudden, man, we're starting to hit to where, you know, when you see that graphic that has JTG on it or Enzo or the Halloween Spooktacular,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's Memphis or what it is. You're going to say, wow, all these guys are on this show. Let me check it out. And they click. And so one of the things that we talked about was doing pay-per-view. I am not a big fan of trying to do it live. I would much rather put it together.
Go ahead. Yeah, put it together.
Yeah, we're 150, 200 people in the WrestleCenter see it. They're involved with something special, but then we put it out on pay-per-view. And then it's buttoned up and it looks perfect. I think a lot of people just have this infatuation with being live. And not much stuff is live anymore. And if it is, then the audio is not good, or there's something going on with it. So I want it to be perfect. But I would say yes, there would be a pay-per-view at some point coming up. I wanted to make that happen in 2023, but there were so many changes going on with, adding Action News 5 Plus and then adding Right Now TV and then just trying to make the show better. I feel like that it's coming, especially after the conversation with Mike.
Right on. That question came from, he's called Braino Lesto. He's a parody account, but he's a huge Memphis wrestling fan.
Awesome.
He's from New Jersey, of all places, and he started following Memphis wrestling because of Rollin Into Mempho, and then he went back and watched the whole catalog. So that was Question of the Week. Question of the Week with Dustin Starr. Thank you, Dustin.
Thank you, man.
Memphis Wrestling is live starting this weekend. This Saturday, November 18th, is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch AEW Full Gear with us. It's free. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis. This Sunday, November 19th, former Impact Wrestling World Champions Josh Alexander and Eric Young are coming to Memphis Wrestling. Meet them both at our VIP experience and catch them live. Friday, December 1st, Memphis Wrestling returns to Brighton, Tennessee for one of the biggest fundraisers of the year, benefiting Brighton Baseball and Brighton Softball. Sunday, December 10th is our annual Grind City Rumble featuring Warhorse. And celebrate the holidays with WWE Hall of Famer Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Reserve your seats today. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
What's a-happening? What's a-happening? I tell you what's a-happening. Winner takes all. Next week in the main event, on one side of the ring is Bosby, MKZ, against Nikki and Austin Lane. We got the internet belt with the Lane Dynasty putting it up, and MKZ puts the women's title on the line. Who will be the winner? And the winner will take all. What's happening? What's happening? Week 143. Must see. Must see for week 143. It's the street fight. Man, those guys killed each other with those chairs. Stiff. Crowd was so into this match. I'm going to list this. I'm going to write it down. It's going to be a match of the year candidate for me. I love the brutality of the match. The fans loved it, and we got a Toomer win. That's must see for week 143. Y'all know what I'm fixing to say. It's a Saturday afternoon, and I want you to be back here, same bad time, same bad channel, on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. And as everyone knows, you got to know this by now. My mama had a birthday this week on Monday. My mama had a birthday, and I love my mama.